Okay, so now let's recap this presentation and look at the big picture of non-celiac gluten sensitivity. So what we know is some people do not do well with the ingestion of gluten, and there are many different signs and symptoms that can manifest from the ingestion of these proteins. Could non-celiac gluten sensitivity be a reflection of the sharp increase in the consumption of wheat products over the past several decades? According to this chart by the USDA, the use of wheat flour has gone up over 20 pounds per person since 1964. Or perhaps we are not digesting the genetically modified and hybridized versions of wheat we have created over the past 30 years. In genetically modified foods, the DNA of plants has been altered in a way that does not occur naturally. Maybe our digestive systems have not adapted well to these changes. Strong research now indicates that the increase in pesticides and herbicides on our agricultural crops are a contributing factor. This chart from the CDC shows a clear relationship between the increase in glyphosate use with an increased incidence of celiac disease, one of the many gluten-related disorders. Overprocessing and milling leaves today's wheat devoid of nutrition and high in heavy metals and toxic chemicals. Let's not forget about the changes that have occurred to our microbiome and normal gut bacteria. This has affected the way we are able to digest and absorb nutrients. It sounds like there are many contributing factors to this gluten-related disorder. Chemicals and toxins in our environment, changes in agricultural practices, human genetics, genetically modified organisms, and of course, our very own microbiome. The good news is there are many different lifestyle modifications you can choose to reduce your risk, like eating whole, fresh, organic foods, minimizing your exposure to chemicals and toxins, daily exercise, stress management, as well as having a good spiritual practice. If you are thinking you may fit the criteria of non-celiac gluten syndrome, see your doctor and get tested. Remember to rule out wheat allergy and celiac disease first, and Cyrix Labs has more comprehensive testing available online. Thanks for watching and letting me share my project with you. I hope you learned at least one thing you didn't know. Now, pay it forward.
Created using Powtoon.